welcome to another video with me, Wendell Dahman, and Career Elevations. Last week's video, we talked all about what you should not wear to an interview. But this week's video is talking about all about what you should wear to an interview, including reasons why or tips with what you should be wearing so that you make the best decisions that you can before you get into your interview. So I will also make sure to include some links in the show notes below to some items that I'm wearing that you can still purchase at the time of recording, that you can still purchase on Amazon. Unfortunately, some of them I won't be able to link to because I purchased them maybe a year, 2-3 years ago. So you won't be able to purchase the same items, unfortunately. But I am always a super fan of buying items on Amazon because they make it so simple and so easy with the reviews and the fit. So if you are ready to head into an interview within the next few days, I will highly encourage you to check out Amazon and check out some of these links below if this looks like your style and something that may fit you. So I surely hope that I can help you to be able to find what you will be wearing to your next interview. And if you see something that you like and you need some help or some advice on what you might want to wear, then make sure to drop a comment below with some questions on maybe what I'm wearing or some questions on maybe what you want to wear. And I will also be explaining at the end of the video, so make sure that you watch the video in its entirety. I will be explaining to you how you can work one-on-one with me if you need some personal help with what you should be wearing, your interviewing skills, or anything regarding that at all. So let's get into today's video. This is a very classy yet simple item, just black and white. The dress should be at knee length, and I've got just kitten heels on. They're like a 1.5 inch heel or something. Very, very short so that I don't have to stumble going into an interview on accident, and I still know that I'm very classy looking. My dress is white, so I do have a white tank top on underneath, which is something that I'm going to always recommend that you wear with a light colored outfit or a white outfit. A suit is a great way to go anytime you're going to go to an interview. And if you're one of those people that you just can't wear heels and sometimes flats just don't work out for you either, this is a great way that you can wear nice dress shoes as well. And if you have anything that you want to hide, you can often hide it very well under a suit. And do you remember last week when we were talking about sparkles? This gives you another good way to allow you to wear sparkles without showing too much, as you can see in this video. So the sparkles are a little bit over the top, if you will, but you can see that the top button is unbuttoned, so normally this much wouldn't show, but I wanted to show you guys what it could look like with just a little bit of sparkle if you are one of those people who love sparkles just as much as I do. Do you remember last week when I had this top on? I had pink jeans on with it as well, and the shirt was very wrinkled. So I have ironed it, I have black jeans on, and I have heels on. You could also wear a nice pair of dress shoes or flats if that's something that you'd prefer as well. Something else that I want to make sure that you do is iron your shirts, iron your pants, and if you have a button-down shirt, make sure that you always have an undershirt on underneath, because you never know if you have to stretch your arms and it pulls, and where your chest is at, that you end up seeing through to what's underneath or a lack thereof. And hey, look, there's Roxy again. This is one of my very favorite outfits and probably my favorite dress that I own. So I have this lovely summer or sundress that I love to dress up and I love to dress it down. So if you have a summer dress that is nice and pretty that you could potentially wear to an interview, something that I want you to remember is to make sure that either it has sleeves or you will leave your jacket on or your sweater on the entire time. So this dress is actually a tank top on top, but I know that I will always wear this jacket. So if that means that you have to wear a lighter jacket so that you're able to wear it if it's warmer out, make sure that you think of that ahead of time. And I'm dressing this up with really classy heels, and with the jacket, it totally looks like an interview outfit. Without the heels and without the jacket, it does not look like an interview outfit. Also, with summer dresses or sundresses, you often will get caught with a shorter dress. So make sure that the length of your dress is right about at your knee. If it's right above or right below, but make sure that it's within that like 2-inch window of like the center of your knee, if you will, to make sure that you have a good length, because again, we are looking for a job and not anything more. I've got a little bit of explaining to do for this one. So I don't normally wear pencil skirts because I've got a big old booty and I usually like to kind of hide it. So how I've been able to create the optical illusion is by purchasing a skirt that was slightly too big for me. And you can see it's a little bit too long. I would normally hem this up probably about 2 inches or so it's right at my knee. And with my shirt, I've got my shirt tucked in, and in the small of my back, I kind of have the shirt bunched up a little bit, so it creates a more seamless line. In addition to my jacket is over my booty, so you can't see that line, and it kind of just blends right in, and it kind of makes it so it looks like I'm more of a straight figure instead of a very curvy figure. And remember that example I was telling you earlier with that very first dress, with having a tank top on or something underneath to make sure that you can't see what's underneath. So imagine if you accidentally spilled a little bit of water on your shirt, or it was raining and you had a shirt that was white on. If you didn't have that tank top on, everybody would know what's underneath. So do make sure that you put on something underneath of any white shirt or any nude colored shirt or light pink, anything that's a light color. Always try to remember to wear an undershirt so that you cannot see what is underneath. This dress is just a little bit tighter than the other ones that I have an example for. If you prefer to wear dresses that are just slightly tighter, then what I'm going to recommend for you to do is make sure that you do not wear heels, because wearing heels in a tight dress looks far too sexy to go to an interview versus wearing heels, or if you can pull it off, wearing some shoes or maybe some Sperry's. So make sure that if you're going to wear a dress that's a little bit tighter, that you are dressing it down in a certain way, if you will, and check your accessories. So you're making sure that you're not super sexy going into the interview. Usually this summer dress is very casual. I can wear it to some friends' houses, but I have dressed it up with the accessories that I've got going on. So the shoes look really nice. I've got that belt added on as well to make it look a little bit fancier, and with nice hair, not just plain hair, you haven't really done anything to it. With nice hair, the belt, and a jacket, and look, pockets! You can wear this to an interview and it still looks very classy. So this is another option that you can go with so that you are still classy, but it is really good for summers. So if you just have the dress on and just have the belt on, it's something that you can wear to your interview and still feel very comfortable and not super hot. Also for the pockets, make sure that you leave your phone in your car, leave it in your purse, turn it on silent. Don't put your phone in your pocket. If you have pants on, or if you have a dress on, you have a skirt on, leave your phone tucked away. They don't need to see it. Write all the numbers down that you need. The only thing that should be in your pocket is your key or a driver's license or something very light and very accessible, but not your phone. Thanks so much for checking this entire video out. I hope that I've been able to give you some inspiration for your next interview outfit and given you some tips on why you should be wearing some of these things or why you should not be wearing some of these things. I've got 2 additional tips for you. The first one is if you wear scrubs or some kind of a work outfit, do not go to an interview with your scrubs or some kind of work outfit on. It shows that you're not putting the time or the effort into what your appearance looks like for the interview. Even if your interview is directly after your work shift, make sure to think about that ahead of time, plan ahead of time. Either that means that you're gonna leave your current job 5 or 10 minutes sooner, or that means that you're gonna schedule the interview 5 or 10 minutes sooner. So you leave your job, you go to a gas station, you go to a friend's house, you go back home like really, really quick, you change your clothes, and then you go to the interview. So make sure to always have that in the back of your head to not wear scrubs to an interview, not wear any kind of a uniform to an interview. It just doesn't look professional, and it shows that you didn't put the time or the effort into your appearance before going to your interview, unfortunately. My second tip that I've got for you today is rather than just having the outfit that you have on, I want you to make sure that you bring a backup outfit. So this means that it's either gonna hang in your car, it's gonna lay flat in your back seat, or lay flat in your trunk so that you don't have to worry about ironing it before, if you're having to go to work first and then go to this interview, or even on the way to the interview. You never know if you're gonna spill coffee, you're gonna spill water, if you accidentally sit in something on your car that you didn't know was there. I've sat on chocolate in my car that I didn't know was there before. I've spilled coffee on my way into work 100 times. It is a possibility, and I want you to be well prepared so if something like this happens, that you're easily able to change it. So imagine if you go into an interview and you just spilled coffee all down the front of you. Rather than being super stressed out about it and walking into the interview 5 minutes late because you're trying to dab your outfit off, rather than doing that, simply have another outfit. It will calm you down, it will ease your mind, rather than frantically going into the interview and saying, oh my God, I'm so sorry, I don't normally look like this when I drop my coffee in my car, blah, 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 blah. Be prepared, have a second outfit. If you can have an entire outfit, like a top, a jacket, and pants, anything of the above, I would love if you can have, if at all possible. Be prepared, and I promise in the future, if it's this interview or the next one or the next one or the next one, it will reap benefits time after time after time again. I pinky promise you that. In the beginning, we were talking about how we can work one-on-one together. If you need some additional tips or some additional advice that this video did not cover, I would be thrilled to work with you one-on-one. All you have to do is go into the show notes and check out where it says work one-on-one with Wendy, and I would love to be able to help you. So if that means that we're going to be picking out an interview outfit, whether it's from clothes that you already have or items that you're going to be purchasing on Amazon or on Macy's.com or JCPenney.com or wherever you want to look, anything online, I would love to be able to help you. Anything from your closet, I'd love to be able to help you. If you need mock interview assistance, I am your girl. We can set up a totally legit, like an interview, like you're going to be going into your dream job. You give me the details of your dream job. I will come up with questions. We will have the entire mock interview, and then afterwards I will tell you, this answer should be this way. I think that you answered this one really well. And this I would add a little bit more here so that you can have one of the best interviews possible for you and for your work situation. I don't really think that there's really a cookie cutter way to do everything. So I have customized resume for you, and I have this one-on-one mock interview just for you. I want to be able to cater to you to be able to help out in your situation. So if that's something that you think that we could work very well together, then go ahead and click on that link below, work one-on-one with Wendy. And that's kind of a tongue twister. And we can get started working together. I will see you in next week's video. So make sure that you keep on elevating your career. Until next week.